पीएलएफ ने बुलाया इसलिए
आए हैं तो काम भी बताइए।
पहले जरा आप मुस्कुराइए और तालियां भी बजाइए। आप समझ ही गए होंगे कि हम यहाँ किसकी चर्चा करने वाले हैं। पारुल, अगर किशोर कुमार यहाँ होते तो हम उनसे कहते कि ये शाम मस्तानी आ चुकी है।
और हमारे दर्शकों को देखकर वो कहते, तुम आ गए हो, नूर आ गया है।
और आप सभी की आंखों को देखते कहते, आपकी आंखों में कुछ महके हुए से राज हैं।
और उनके गानों को सुनकर हम कहते, चैन आए मेरे दिल को, दुआ कीजिए।
कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे, ना सुना कीजिए।
क्योंकि जिंदगी सफर है सुहाना।
और आने वाला पल जाने वाला है, और इससे पहले ये पल चले जाए, लेट अस इनवाइट गेस्ट ऑन द स्टेज, जो हमारे साथ किशोर कुमार जी की कहानी साझा करेंगे, शेयर करेंगे। This session is titled as the multifaceted Kishore Kumar, and we are going to have Aniruddha Bhattacharjee and Parthiv Dhar ji in conversation with Vartul Singh ji. मैं चाहूंगा उनका स्वागत हम इस मंच पे तालियों के साथ करें, दिलकश तालियां होनी चाहिए।
We invite our guests on the stage.
Anirudh, shake, shake, shake. Anirudh ji, Parthiv ji, and Vartul ji. And meanwhile they come onto the stage, let me brief you about our authors and our guests. Anirudh ji is a distinguished alumnus awardee of IIT Kharagpur, India. He is also a business consultant by profession and a musician come cinema historian by passion. Author of 6 very acclaimed books on cinema and music, he is also a twice National Award Swarn Kamal winner for R.D. Burman, the music, and Kishore Kumar, the ultimate biography. I think that calls for an applause. National Award is no less of a deal. And his latest book is Lata Mangeshkar, My Favorites, Volume 2.
Mr. Parthiv Dhar calls himself a typical 70s edition from Shillong. Brought up in Guwahati, he is an alumni of KV Khanpara Guwahati and VRC Nagpur. After successful stints with a couple of MNCs, he shifted to Indian Oil in 1999 and since then has gained appreciable experience in supply chain management, operations, sales, and infrastructure development. And he's also a certified petroleum manager. One of Mr. Dhar's biggest professional achievements was his inspiring leadership in ensuring uninterrupted supplies of LPG to households in Assam during the first phase of COVID 19. Well, when he's not listening to Kishore Kumar, he researches on Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. And he plans to bring out the real contribution of India's liberator in India's fight for independence through his proposed book for children. Kishore Kumar, The Ultimate Biography, is his first book partnered with his close friend, Mr. Aniruddha Bhattacharjee.
What's better than writing your first book with your best friend? Great. And Vartul Singh ji was commissioned in the Indian Army and left as a captain, where he was selected for the CISF in the 1994 batch of the UPSC. Apart from his other assignments, he has also served as the spokesperson for the UN police in Kosovo and has also been on deputations to Ministry of Home Affairs. He also has over 200 articles and book reviews to his credit and has written popularly weekly columns for the Bangalore Mirror and the DP Post, compiled into a book titled as Bhopal Nama, Writing a City. जो भी लोग भोपाल से जुड़े रहे हैं और पीएलएफ से जुड़े रहे हैं वो वाकिफ हैं भोपाल नामा से। और वी होल हार्टली वेलकम द जेंटलमैन ऑन द स्टेज, एंड मैं चाहूंगा कि हम तालियों के साथ उनका स्वागत इस्तकबाल करें। एंड I would request the gentleman to please begin the session and conversation.
Hello. Can you hear me all?
Yes.
Yes.
अरे प्यारे बंधुओं भोपाल के वासियों, मेरे मामा मामियों, मेरे दादा दादियों, ओ मेरे काका काकियों, मेरे चाचा चाचियों, मेरे बच्चे बच्चियों, मेरे गुड्डे गुड्डियों, आप सबको ये किशोर भक्तों का सब नमस्कार। हाँ, अरे हम जो यहाँ आए हैं, हम जो यहाँ आए हैं, वो आप सबकी प्यार है, दुलार है, सत्कार है, और ज्यादा वक्त न लेते हुए हम किशोर भक्तों कुछ कहने को तैयार हैं।
Thank you. Thank you. I think this must have happened for the first time. Before the discussion starts anything, the participant himself has taken this initiative. Good evening to you, all of you, and thank you, Siddharth, for the generous introduction. Uh, what we'll do today is that we will basically outline Kishore Das' entire life, not just limited to the book, but rather there are many interesting anecdotes that Parthiv and Anirudh will share with us. So, my first question to Parthiv, particularly you, is if I'm not wrong, you celebrated your honeymoon in Khandwa. And he's our fellow Madhya Pradesh, a brother from Madhya Pradesh, I mean Kishorda. And Parthiv celebrated his honeymoon there.
Let me like, tell this story. Okay. So when he got married, I think sometime in December 2010, right? So, so they went to a place called Panchmari. हिल स्टेशन है ना, तो सुंदर है, ये देखो कितना सुंदर है, पी बोलिया, कितना सुंदर पहाड़ है, झील है.
छोटी line है उधर.
After one day, he said, क्या फालतू जगह है वहाँ, तुम्हें मैं एक अच्छी जगह पर ले जाता हूँ. तो कहाँ? खंडवा. खंडवा में हनीमून शायद एक ही आदमी ने किया है, except खंडवा वासी. That's him. So like that is his kind of dedication for your Kishore Kumar.
Okay, coming back to little more serious questions.
Vartalji,
Parthiv-
just before we
yeah.
start this,
Sure.
I think it's our duty as an author to put up a condolence for Mr. Pritish Nandi, who was
Yes.
intimately
Yes,
associated
yes.
with our book and unfortunately passed away last month. So he wrote the foreword of this book, and he was one person who had that majestic interview with Kishore Kumar, in which appeared in Illustrated Weekly of India in 1985. And that interview, probably, I can say with a fair degree of conviction, that it is the best interview ever given by any film star to any journalist till date.
Okay.
So I would like all of you to, even if you're not a Kishore Kumar fan, you should see that interview. And I really hope he attains more. He did a lot for our book. So I just wanted to start this session remembering him.
Yeah, it's like an interview of the Marx brothers, you know. Hollywood में थे ना, the famous four Marx brothers comedians. Exact उस लाइन पे है वो इंटरव्यू.
अच्छा, तो हम चाहते हैं पार्थिव that you enlighten our audience today with his childhood, because I'm told he's very attached to Khandwa. He was till his last this thing, and there is an uh, I heard in one of your interviews that he wanted to die in Khandwa, and despite having a heart attack in 1981, and despite his wife Leena Chandravarkar asking him not to jump around so much, he continued to do so. And when asked, stop it, he said, "Ki, let me die in front of them, my own people." So, can you just elaborate on his childhood? Then we'll come on his professional music, this thing.
Um, See, if you were to talk about his childhood, they were a family whose grandfather was a very big shot of Khandwa, Pyarelal Ganguly. In fact, the road which Bombay Bazaar Road in Khandwa was originally named Pyarelal Ganguly Road. He was a member of that council. And I don't know whether it should be a quiz question or should I divulge it
Yeah,
now.
later, later. Yeah.
Let it be
Later.
there. Let it be a suspense. So one he was instrumental. He was a very, I mean, he was a sort of a maverick, and he Kishore Kumar probably all those antics and all were imbibed from him to a certain extent, and then of course the father Kunjilal Ganguly. So उसमें some 2 or 3 anecdotes if we just tell you, you will come to know what sort of a person he was. Like Ashok Kumar says, when he was around 5 years old, उनका मतलब गला बहुत ही खराब था. He could not even speak. जो रोते थे हमेशा, there was no sweetness in his voice.
That toe incident.
Yeah. So in that kitchen, one day, his mother Gauri Rani Devi was cutting some sabji, and you know those Bengali में हम लोग बोटी बोलते हैं ना, ऐसा कर it happens like that. So coincidentally, his toe fell on that instrument, and one of the toe got totally severed. People say that whoever has watched his feet, half the toe is missing. They say. So Ashok Kumar says that the toe is still kept in Khandwa in a penicillin. There was this penicillin on that, in the spirit it was kept. He cried for almost 1 month, and after that, suddenly his voice changed. So you can see the intervention of providence here.
Yeah, it's very ironical.
And second, one anecdote which I would like to share gives you a stature of the kind of singer he was. That's been narrated to us by his very close friend, Ramnik Bhai Mehta, was a very close childhood friend. उसमें क्या हुआ था ना, वो जब जब छोटे होते थे, वो खंडवा के पीछे that circuit house was there. People who are in Khandwa, they will be able to relate. उनके पीछे there was that meadow, sort of grasses and all those things. तो जंगल में वो लोग गाना गाते थे. And if you see, probably बप्पी लाहिरी का एक गाना किशोर कुमार गाता था, सच्चे का बोलबाला मूवी का, तन्हा मैं अकेला टूटा तारा. So that song also, we have not heard that song. It says that मैं अकेला तन्हा. So Ramnik Bhai told us during our 2010 visit that an antelope was grazing around that small mini jungle meadow. और उनका एग्जैक्ट वर्ड यही था कि जैसे ही गाना खत्म हुआ वो हिरन भागा. सो यू कैन जस्ट जैसे ही गाना खत्म हुआ हिरन भागा.
इंसान तो इंसान, इंसान तो रुकता ही था, जानवर भी रुक के उनका गाना सुन के जाता था. And it used to happen regularly.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, this question is basically on his very personal family aspect. He started his career with Bombay Talkies, as usual, most of those era in 1946 as a chorus singer. And a chorus singer happens to be one of those who are generally those people who are always marginalized. So my question, Parthiv, to you is this: that, and yes, by that time Ashok Kumar was already famous with "Main Ban Ki Chidiya Ban Ke Dolu," Achut Kanya song and all that. Anup Kumar was already famous, his elder brother, Ashok Kumar's younger brother. So do you think that some way or the other, not questioning his merit, some way or the other, the Bollywood acknowledged him because of his brothers he was preferred over many other singers who were uh, maybe maybe good, bad, or
Uh, well, I would humbly prefer to disagree. And I would like to point us a few facts. First of all, if you see the film Manzil, there you see how the initial interaction between Amitabh and Mausami takes place. The same happened in case of the first interaction between Kishore Kumar and Lata Mangeshkar. तो लता मंगेशकर लोकल ट्रेन पे एक जगह पे चढ़े, ग्रांट रोड मोस्ट प्रोबेबली, किशोर कुमार चढ़े महालक्ष्मी स्टेशन पे, and at that time remember Ashok Kumar was the highest paid actor in
yeah,
Bombay Talkies. So people were telling कि वो बड़ा भाई का गाड़ी में तो जा सकता था, वो लोकल ट्रेन पे क्यों आ रहा है? So he was not at all dependent on his brother.
okay, okay, okay.
So, and secondly and most importantly, Kishore Kumar in 50s, most of you may not know that he was the busiest star. It has been acknowledged by Filmfare sorry, that after Dilip Kumar, Kishore Kumar is the number 2 star in India. But our research says that when a person works 24 hours a day, sometimes none can be busier than him.
So in your one of your interviews, you have said, you have used this word to quote you, that his 50s and 60s was very undulating when it came to his career progression, but 70s were relatively stable, and you used the word the linearity in his career. So how come he was so busy during 50s and 60s and not stable during that time?
No. 50s, he was very, very busy.
Okay.
Like if you see, there is a hair product, Bill Cream. The persons who have modeled for Bill Cream, you name them: Dennis Compton, one of the best cricket players England has produced, Keith Miller, Johnny Cash, and in India, it was Kishore Kumar. And of course, Ashok Kumar
I
was
think
there.
this happened around 1954.
54, 55. So there was a shirt known as the Kishore Kumar shirt. Kishore Kumar was the only singer, I will not call him singer, at that time he was an actor, to appear in the cover of Filmfare 4 times. So he
Which
had
year was which year?
54,
Okay,
55, 57.
right. So
And he was not a
basically
like, traditional
sorry,
hero
yeah,
as such,
yeah, yeah,
right? He was a like comedian hero.
yeah. Actually, his
So now, but 60s, like what you were saying, sir,
uh,
60s case was entirely different.
hmm,
60s, he started, 60s started with his marriage to Madhubala.
yes, yes, yes.
And
You have preempted me. I was going to ask you about this
Hmm.
this question. Yes, please
Yeah.
elaborate. Now that
So
you started on this, yeah.
Madhubala ji, when Kishore Kumar married her, was not in the best of her health. Knowing fully well that this marriage is not going to be a normal marriage, Kishore Kumar went ahead, and a lot of misconceptions were there that Kishore Kumar was married on the rebound and all, nothing like that. In fact, this book took us 20 years to research. It started in 2004 and it was, I mean, I think 2002 and it got released in 2022. So
Amazing, amazing.
we have
20 years.
collected almost all the magazines which had shut down their shutters, Rangbhumi and all. So there we have found that it was Madhubala who proposed to Kishore Kumar. It was not the other way around. And Kishore Kumar had a very torrid time from 60s to 69. He was one of the main causes of Kishore Kumar's declining health was he used to have dinner twice. Because what happened was, because of the sound of the aircraft in the Juhu area, they forced Madhubala to shift her residence to the Erivan Villa. So Kishore Kumar used to have
It was
food.
in car. Caribbean, the Caribbean villa, that was a car.
Kishore Kumar used to have food with his parents. Uske baad, he used to go to her house and had dinner with her. During the shooting of Do Duni Char, Gulzar is on record saying that every day Kishore Kumar used to leave the set, irrespective of the urgency. He used to leave the set at 5:15 and go straight to Madhubala. And during the movie Dur Gagan Ki Chhaaw Mein, which was one of his seminal movies, he had to sell everything, jewelry of mother's jewelry and all those things, because most of the money was going for Madhubala's treatment. That is why you don't see him singing much.
And thereafter, I believe that when you use this word linearity, again within quotes, this it came because of his. Yeah, I must mention that it started with Salil Chaudhary, if I'm not wrong, that he picked him up. And that question will be for you. But my linearity question is that probably it was because that after he was undone with Madhubala, he he's got a lot of time to do his riyaz, and that too a kind of a formal musical training. So that's how he started his.
Yeah, after, yeah.
Like not exactly a formal like musical training. Like, let me tell you, right in the 50s, he was very much acting mostly, also singing mostly for Devanand, but also for like other stars and obviously for himself. And now during the film Naudo Gyara, two songs had been recorded by Kishore Kumar, and like then his differences with Ruma, it started. So like he summarily stopped singing. The romance with Madhubala came next, singing to Gaya Tel Lene.
अच्छा,
Ah,
ये जो you are also cinema buff. You love cinema.
mhm,
Can you elaborate, because we hardly know about his first wife, Ruma Guha Thakurata,
mhm.
whereas she was one of the most beautiful women in during those time in the Calcutta film industry.
Yeah, Ruma Ghosh.
Ruma Ghosh.
Yeah, like Ruma Ghosh was actually like Satyajit Ray's niece,
Uh-huh.
and the family like they were related to Deshbandhu Chittaranjan Das,
Okay.
hi-fi family. Yeah, so she was at Almora first at the Uday Shankar school. Then she and her mother they came to Bombay, uh, Bombay Talkies. In fact, her first film it was Juar Bhata, and incidentally, Madhubala was supposed to do that role. Ajib Dunia hai, khair. And okay, Kishore Kumar, he was a regular at Bombay Talkies. It was the second house. Young थे तो हो जाता है. How do I explain it? I do not. But look, like Ruma herself was very talented. She was a very good dancer, reasonably okay singer, the great singer. And she was a regular with Sholil Chaudhury's your youth choir, Bombay.
So was it that's how Salil Chaudhary noticed him? But acha, one thing I don't understand,
Mhm.
his first recorded song was with Khemchand Prakash.
Yes.
And Khemchand Prakash,
मरने की
दुआएं, हाँ,
दुआएं क्यों मांगू जीने की तमन्नाएं कौन करे कौन करे. This song.
yeah. So this question is that Khemchand Prakash was again one of the biggest doyen during those times.
Of course.
So what was the reason that despite there was a gap of almost 5 years, before Salil Chaudhary gave him recognition, I think in 1954, if I'm not wrong.
नहीं नहीं
हाँ.
after Ziddi, look like Ziddi,
Ziddi was the song. Yeah.
yeah, like Ziddi
Mm.
was a hit. But Ziddi के बाद से like film started falling like nine pins.
Uh-huh.
किशोर कुमार का गाना nobody remembered.
एक्चुअली
तो
इसमें वन
होता है।
वन स्मॉल इंसिडेंट आई वुड लाइक टू टेल यू। अच्छा, पहले एक बात मुझे बताइए, किशोर कुमार ने कितनी शादियां की थी?
4.
हाँ, श्योर? if I tell you it's 8,
Amazing. अभी तो मैं आपसे जो बोल रहा था अभी बातचीत में कि
for
मुझे
all his 4 wives, he married them twice.
Twice. Initially, his marriage with Ruma, Ruma was a Brahmo. Brahmo is another sect of Hinduism.
Yeah.
But Kichore's father, Kunjilal Ganguly, said, "Domina, मैं ये शादी को नहीं मानता."
Yeah, the Brahmo was
Okay.
considered part quasi-Christian.
Achut.
हाँ.
Achut. So, like, there was a civil marriage and again a Hindu marriage. Same for Madhubala. Muslim Sunni marriage,
Uh,
Hindu marriage.
yes.
Yogita Bali, Sikh marriage, Hindu marriage. Leena,
Leena
court
also
marriage,
something like that.
court marriage,
And
and normal marriage.
अच्छा, यहाँ पे एक चीज मैं आपसे कहना चाहूंगा कि किशोर दा के संगीत से और उनकी जो उपलब्धियों से हमें उतना रश्क नहीं होता है जितना ये कि किशोर दा ने उन दिनों की बॉलीवुड की जो सबसे सुंदर महिलाएं हैं उनसे शादियां की और रश्क रश्क का मतलब बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग है कि रश्क मतलब होता है कि ना ऑनवी ना जलसी उसका मतलब होता है कि काश मैं वहां होता। इट्स अ पर्शियन फारसी
आपने
वर्ड।
ये फिल्म देखी है दीवार?
हाँ
जरूर देखी होगी।
हाँ
उसमें एक सीन है कि शशि कपूर ट्रेनिंग से पुलिस स्टेशन में आता है। नीतू सिंह एक सामने एक टेलीफोन बूथ से उसे like she is calling him and he says यार तुम कहाँ थे blah 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 etc. And then suddenly she comes out and like two more like policemen से यार देखो एक से अभी फोन पे बात किया और अभी एक के गले मिल रहा है। then the other said किसी किसी की लक होती है यार।
अच्छा वर्तल जी, आपने पूछा ना, दैट्स अगेन दैट्स क्वेश्चन वी लेफ्ट इट unanswered, कि सलील चौधरी, that 5-year gap. Here one very significant event happened in the history of Indian cinema. वो क्या था कि विद्याचरण शुक्ला, he was the
that emergency
no,
yes
emergency happened much later.
हाँ
In 52 they decided that ऑल इंडिया रेडियो में फिल्म गाना नहीं आना है,
यस यस और
ओनली
लोग
चूजन,
रेडियो सिलोन लगाते थे
हाँ चूजन गाना
नाटक
ही आना
माला
है।
और ये सब
तो किशोर कुमार इन बिकॉज ही वाज वेरी न्यू, ही वाज गेटिंग ऑल सॉर्ट्स ऑफ बोगस सॉन्ग, एक नजर का, हमारी घर, हमारी शान, सो नोबडी वुड लिसन। सो एक तो पहले 10 गाने आते थे, उसमें से नाउ वी हैव रिड्यूस्ड इट टू 3 सॉन्ग्स, सो वेयर विल किशोर बी देयर?
okay
One more thing, like I would like to say something. By that time, Mukesh was the voice of Raj Kapoor. Okay, तलत महमूद रफी ये दोनों मिलके they were the voice of Dilip Kumar and Talat and Hemant were the voices of Devanand.
Devanand but
Kishore was
there is Kishore Kumar, Devanand and SD Burman. This is also some of the very wonderful
it
compositions.
started with a
And
duet.
yes, my question, Anirudh, again, we are going very fast because time is also this. SD Burman, SD, how did SD Burman get attracted to Kishore Kumar? I'll tell you, because SD Burman's music spans over very folkish, from boatman song like Baul, the Majhi, Baul, and even Bhatyali, if you say so. Uh, and he must have been perfectly been aware that Kishore doesn't have a very formal musical training.
से कुछ आता
Kind
जाता
of a
नहीं है ना.
semi classical music compositions जो है वो S.D. बर्मन के रहे हैं.
किशोर तो ये था ना, गान सेन था. The like first time he met SD, तो SD said, "Okay किशोर, गाना सुनाओ." तो किशोर ने सचिन दा को उन्हीं का गाना सुनाया. रोंगिला 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 रे रोंगिला. ओह वेरी गुड, हमारा नौकर करता है, हम तुमको जरूर ये अपॉर्चुनिटी. That's how it happened. And somehow like he like became very fond of him. The first song which Kishore sang for Devanand, it was in the film Bazi. वो गाना एकदम चली भी नहीं.
Geeta Bali. Bazi was, I think, Geeta Bali. the
Yeah.
heroine. Yeah.
Geeta Bali was there.
मेरे लबों पे.
Kalpana Karthik was there. So the next song was मेरे लबों पे देखो आज भी तराने हैं. आपने ये गाना सुनी है? सुनी नहीं है. सेकंड सॉन्ग जो गाया वो शायद आपने सुनी हो. हाँ वो था, ये भी चुके हम दिल नजराना दिल का.
हाँ, ये सुना.
थोड़ा सुनी होगी. उसके बाद से तो हेमंत जी आ गए. ये रात ये चांदनी फिर कहाँ, सुन जा दिल की दास्तां. बस किशोर गायब हो गया. फिर ही रिटर्न फॉर देवानंद विथ मुनीम जी. नाउ लाइक जीवन के सफर में राही. दिस song became a super hit. And then they said, well, now I'll use you for all the songs in my next film, Fun Push. And that is when the title said, Songs of Devanand sung by Kishore Kumar. So in 1956, yes.
Oh,
Even in the titles.
okay. So, Parthiv, one question to you is we were talking about the information broadcasting minister that time. Emergency. Not many people know that Kishore Das songs were banned by during emergency by the then information and broadcasting minister because he refused to sing in the Congress rally. And there was also now a very familiar this thing, an income tax raid in his house.
Income tax rate रोज होता था.
तो उसके बारे में जरा सा बताइए. क्या फिर उसके बाद did he try to compromise or he continued to?
देखिए ये ना इमरजेंसी पे we have a whole chapter in our book. काफी मोटी एक चैप्टर है. Even if you are not a Kishore Kumar fan, you might read it. You will like it.
ये इमरजेंसी एक्चुअली आप सबको मालूम होगा ना कि स्टार्टेड इन द ईयर 1975. सबको इंदिरा गांधी फेडर वे एंड सारे प्रेस एंड रेस्ट्रिक्शंस एंड एवरीथिंग. तो उसमें संजय गांधी हैड अ प्रोग्राम कॉल्ड गीतों भरी शाम. तो उसमें उन्होंने ना अपने मिस्टर बर्नी हुआ करते थे, सेक्रेटरी ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन एंड ब्रॉडकास्टिंग. तो उनको बोला कि प्लीज टेल किशोर दैट ही शुड कम एंड सिंग. सच वाज हिज अथॉरिटी एट दैट टाइम. बट किशोर को तो आप जानते हो, ही इज नॉट गोइंग टू टेक थिंग्स लाइंग डाउन. सीधा मना कर दिया. बोले कि हाँ अगर मतलब प्यार से बोलते कुछ है, बिकॉज ही वॉज अ वेरी एल्ट्रिस्टिक पर्सन. बाय द वे, किशोर कुमार ने जितने एक सॉन्ग्स फ्री में गाए हैं ना, दैट ऑल्सो यू कैन हैव अ सेपरेट
बहुत
चैप्टर.
शो भी किया है, फ्री में किया है.
बहुत थिंग. बट
लोगों को मालूम नहीं है.
yes 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 yes. so then they had even not only that, इमरजेंसी में इन्होंने किस तरह से इनको रोक लगाया, सॉन्ग्स बैन किया. he was not allowed to even sing in advertisements. अगर advertisements में गाना गाएंगे तो किशोर कुमार का नाम नहीं आना चाहिए. All his ongoing projects had to be shelved. इन्होंने पॉलीडोर को बुलाया, HMV को बुलाया, HMV ने बोला ठीक है,
पॉलीडोर माना नहीं.
पॉलीडोर नहीं मना. तो बट किशोर कुमार ने क्या किया, वो अमित कुमार को लेके बोले कि चलो हरिद्वार चलते हैं, इधर उधर चलते हैं. वही था, थोड़ा हारमोनियम
कन्याकुमारी
लेके
चला गया था.
वहां पे गोप्रो में
कन्याकुमारी.
चले गए. अल्टीमेटली कोर्ट had given a verdict. What Vidyacharan Shukla did was wrong. Shah Commission report.
हाँ, हाँ, हाँ. Okay.
So ultimately,
So-
in
so-
first
so it
song which
originated
started
with-
again was
दुखी
मन.
मन मेरे सुन मेरा कहना, जहाँ नहीं चैना वहाँ नहीं रहना. One more thing. If you want to like ratify the statement, see the Binaka list of 1976. 70s में ये like टॉप 10 में किशोर के 7-8 गाने नॉर्मली रहते थे. 76 सिर्फ एक ही गाना था, like at number 9. The reason is like his songs were not aired either on Vivid Bharati or on Binaka.
अच्छा, दो क्वेश्चन क्विकली. वी हैव पार्थिव आपसे है ही, क्योंकि इसमें संगीत जुड़ा है किशोर दा का. ही इट वाज सेड दैट ही वाज फैसिनेटेड विद मेजरली Rabindranath Tagore. Rabindranath Sangeet has to be, I presume, because of his being a Bhadralok Bengali. Every middle class Bengali family had this. Second was KL Sehgal. You have denied that, and I also don't find any trace of KL Sehgal. He was more close to Pankaj Malik probably. When we hear his "Ye Raatein Ye Mausam Ye Hasna Hasana," that has little.
No, he was close to Kishore Kumar.
We did not deny that.
Kishore Kumar was always close to Kishore Kumar. एकदम. अच्छा,
देखिए उनका केएल साइगल के साथ एक इत्तेफाक है, which I take this platform to share. उससे आपको पता चलेगा कि वो कैसे आदमी थे. A few days before he died, HMV planned an album with किशोर कुमार कि आपको सैगल साहब का गाना गाना है. तो बोला हाँ ठीक है गाऊंगा. रिकॉर्डिंग से 12 घंटा पहले HMV को फोन करते हैं कि मैं नहीं गाऊंगा. HMV के तो सारे मतलब इतने फंड्स, दे हैव स्पेंड लॉट ऑफ मनी. बोला ठीक है, व्हाटएवर इट इज आई विल, बट आई विल नॉट सिंग. व्हाई यू विल नॉट सिंग? सी टुमारो आई डोंट वांट एनीबॉडी to tell that Kishore Kumar sung it better than Saigal.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful.
Just see the mindset.
Acha, there were another two singers he was fascinated with. Acha, we have not talked about this most innovative technique of yodeling,
Yes.
but I believe yodeling was, he took it from Jimmy Rogers.
Jimmy Rogers,
was-
Tex Morton.
Yeah, Jimmy Rogers was known as the American, blue yodeler
हाँ.
that time. And there was another singer of that era. He was fascinated. Kishore Kumar was fascinated with Danny Kaye.
हाँ.
In fact, most of his comicry, his
Antics, yeah.
idiosyncratic, his
Antics.
pantomimes and all that,
Yes.
whatever
Yes.
he did. Danny Kaye as a singer, as a dancer, as a stage performer. Kishore Da
He
has
stands
taken a
nowhere
lot
near
from
Kishore Kumar.
But that is Lata Mangeshkar's version. Kishore Kumar has not met
Sure.
Danny Kaye.
Acha.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So you said yodeling.
Last, quick last.
2 minutes, please. Yeah.
Okay. Last question. दादा आपसे है, अनुरुद्धा. ये बताइए कि he was a polyglot, we know that, singer. बांग्ला फिल्म में सत्यजीत रे जैसे पर्सनालिटी को उन्होंने 2 बार मना कर दिया उनकी फिल्मों में गाना गाने का. एक का तो नाम मुझे याद आ रहा है, गोपी गायन बागाबैन. लेकिन 64 में चारुलता में, that happens to be my favorite song too, वो सौमित्रों के साथ जो गाना है, आमी चीनी गो, he sang that.
गा के देखो.
हाँ, एक बार थोड़ा सा उसका मुखड़ा सुना दीजिए.
আমি চিনি গো চিনি তোমারে ওগো বিদেশিনী, তুমি থাকো সিন্ধু পারে, তুমি থাকো সিন্ধু পারে ওগো বিদেশিনী. ओ गो विदेशिनी।
Lovely, lovely, lovely.
वाह वाह, दिलकश तालियां अनिरुद्ध जी के लिए, पार्थिव जी के लिए और वर्तुल जी के लिए होनी चाहिए।
एक लास्ट पार्थिव को कहना है मधुबाला को लेकर, हमारे ख्याल से ऑडियंस इसको डिनाई नहीं करेंगे मधुबाला के साथ।
ओके,
लास्ट 30 सेकंड्स।
मैं सर रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा बहुत क्रिस्प रखिएगा।
One very big misconception and a very big revelation we wanted to make here. Actually, a lot of misinformation is being spread in the net. बहुत सारे न्यूज आते रहते हैं, so I thought that why not this thing कि किशोर कुमार मधुबाला, as you know, he was very frustrated with her health. और जब वो इंग्लैंड में गए, किशोर कुमार went and took her to, we tried our best to find a doctor, we could not find. तो एक दिन होटल में क्या हुआ, मधुबाला, she wanted to commit suicide. It's documented, it's not my version. तो वो खिड़की से छलांग मारने वाली थी, and Kishore Kumar was sleeping at that time, and suddenly he saw Madhubala jump, and then he caught hold of Madhubala. So I thought that कि इतने जो misconceptions net में फैला रहते हैं, we should come and clear some of it.
और
please.
इसके अब यहाँ मैं खत्म करता हूँ और I hand over the mic to Siddharth. I must urge the audience that BLF में ये सब फोरम एक पर्पज और से के लिए ऑर्गेनाइज होते हैं, किताबें खरीदने के लिए। आप ये किताब जरूर पढ़िए, जानबूझकर हम लोगों ने बहुत सारी चीजें इसमें ओमिट की है। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
बिल्कुल, किताब जरूर पढ़िए।
थैंक यू एवरीबॉडी।
साथ ही साथ
Thank you
धन्यवाद,
so much. Thank you so much.
धन्यवाद वर्तुल जी, अनिरुद्ध जी और पार्थिव जी। मैं चाहूंगा हमारे बीच केसी गुप्ता जी हैं, एडिशनल चीफ सेक्रेटरी टू द गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया। मैं चाहूंगा उनका स्वागत हम स्टेज पे करें, एंड आई विल बी रिक्वेस्टिंग हिम टू प्लीज फेलिसिटेट आवर गेस्ट एंड आवर ऑथर्स विद द BLF 2025 मेमेंटो। केसी गुप्ता जी के लिए जोरदार तालियां हो जाएं। यस सर। जी, we are skipping a lot of things because we are running out of time. So sorry for that. Q&A हो नहीं पाया, पर मुझे उम्मीद है कि इस हॉल के बाहर आप अपने सवाल इन सभी से पूछ सकते हैं। हम जल्दी इसलिए कर रहे हैं क्योंकि 6:30 बजे से रविंद्र भवन में प्रतिभा सिंह बघेल, जो कि एक रिनाउंड सिंगर हैं, उनका शो होने वाला है। इट विल बी ओपन फॉर एवरीबडी। तो मैं उम्मीद करूं कि जितने लोग यहाँ हैं वो यहाँ से सीधा रविंद्र भवन ही जाएं, ताकि एक बढ़िया म्यूजिकल इवनिंग एंजॉय कर सके। एंड वहां पे the BLF Memento, which is a Bhil painting by Padmashri Bhuri Bhai ji. That's a beautiful painting depicting the art, nature, and the connection between human beings. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much to all our guests. जैसा मैंने कहा, रविंद्र भवन प्रतिभा सिंह बघेल का कॉन्सर्ट होने वाला है।
That's one question to the audience. Okay. It's from our side. Okay.
Yeah.
Why would we, Hindi music fans,
जी।
not limited to your Kishore Kumar, remember a man from Indore named Surajmal Jaipurwala? Surajmal Jaipurwala. जयपुर का नहीं था। Brilliant, brilliant.
आहा वाह।
He was the canteen in charge at Indore Christian College, and Kishore Kumar owed him 5 rupiya bar.
12।
And like that's how the song was made. So for many such infos,
Let us
kindly read our book. Want to see his photo? It's there.
जो किसी को नहीं पता होता वो वर्तुल जी को पता होता है। Thank you so much, Vartul ji. Thank you so much to Parthiv ji and Anirudh ji for that one. Can we have a round of applause for that wonderful discussion and that wonderful singing? हाँ, और इनके जो vocals थे वो तो हमारे दिल तक पहुंचे. And if you have enjoyed the vocals, you will surely enjoy the concert at Ravindra Bhavan. It will begin from 7 PM onwards. ताकि आप गाड़ी भगाते हुए नहीं, आराम से जाएं, आराम से पहुंचे रविंद्र भवन। 7 बजे रविंद्र भवन में मिलते हैं आप